Hello and welcome to the Of Myths and Men podcast, proud supporters of Pen 15, the only place you can buy 15 pens, pen15.com. I'm your host, Adam Holcomb, and I'm joined today by co-host and the sickly one, Dylan Blumenberg.
Now, Adam, what type of pens do we got on this?
You got
Pen 15.
You got ballpoint pens, you got ink pens, you got feather pens, you got just ink wells, you got pencils, because those are a type of pen just with sills at the end.
What's the head of the pen like?
For.
Is it smooth and like
It depends
bulbous?
on which of those you just asked, but a lot of them are pretty smooth and bulbous. Some of them are veiny.
Hey, I just checked real quick, and pen15.com is for sale.
Oh no, did they go under?
Yeah.
They gave me a check. Oh, I hope it cashes.
Well, you can get your pens at blueapron.com instead. No,
yeah,
don't do that.
Try there. And that person you just heard is our healthy special guest of the week, Valia Johodar.
I work out. That's why I'm so healthy. I used to I'd run every few months, and then like every few months I'd lift a little bit, and like every few months I'd work my legs a little bit.
That's pretty impressive.
So I also am half vegan, so that's why I'm so healthy.
What's the other half?
Just like not vegan.
Oh, okay.
It's just like sometimes I'll eat like a salad, but like there's bacon on it and like other meats.
Hey, you can buy pen15.com for $5,000.
Oh,
right
nice. Now. Let's get on that.
All right, sponsored.
How much is Pen 16?
Let's see.
Donate to us today if you'd like us to purchase Pen 15 and have it reroute to our website, just like normangander.com.
Pen 16, much more affordable, $12 a year.
Oh, nice.
That's a good deal. That's a steal right there.
Yeah. Our podcast brings together three unknowledgeable individuals who spend a day pretending to be experts on mythology. Each week, we will discuss a different god or creature, rotating out the lead mythologist. And we'll discuss its habits, its attitudes, and we'll tell a tale, and we'll end on a debate on who would win in a mythological fight club. And today's lead mythologist will be Valia.
Yes, I will. And I will mythologize you hard.
My body is ready.
Here we go. The Rokurokubi.
What?
The Rokurokubi.
Is this an Amazon
we have one
product?
of those, yeah.
It's the latest gen streaming device from Roku.
Oh, interesting. Tell me more.
I'm so excited.
It follows the Roku Premiere Plus. She can play Chinese knockoffs of Netflix, Amazon, Pornhub, YouTube, the North Korean radio hour. You name it. The Rokurokubi.
I can't wait to try this at home. Where might I buy one?
Did you like my how I was doing like an ad style for that little bit of an intro?
I kind of want to show a video of us trying to use like a normal Roku, but like those really bad "where did the soda go" type ones, where it's just like, whoa, I can't use this.
Anyway, the Rokurokubi is a human female creature with a couple of little quirks on her Tinder profile, if you know what I'm saying. When she sleeps, she can either stretch her neck or completely detach her head to roam around. So like the body's asleep, but the head will be roaming around with a super stretchy neck or just detached. And while she does this, she will often drink people's blood or eat them, but don't disregard that last part for the Tinder profile. It's not what you think.
That would definitely be a turn off. Wait, what does it mean?
It's not what you think. She's not murdering these people. They've asked. It's consensual.
Okay.
So it's not murder per se, and it's not like cannibalistic or anything. It's more just like like what O.J. Simpson kind of did, where it's like killed you.
I have a question though, like a really important question.
Yeah.
Have you been saying detached?
Detached. Is that not the right word?
It's just detached.
Oh, detached? My bad. I'll fix that in my text here. Let me just find it.
I just feel
detached.
like this is a real cashing in with TJ moment where you're Cash and I'm TJ.
Hey, I appreciate it because, like, a lot of these words I still get wrong from time to time. So I'm not as smart as I seem, but I'm still far smarter than the both of you combined. And, like, if you added another person.
So let me ask you this. This head detachment, this is intentional, right? She's not just, like, sleepwalking,
I
but
couldn't
her head
find
around.
out if, like, she's just doing this on purpose or it's just a lady going to sleep and, like, what happened last night, guys?
Yeah.
And there's just a bunch of dead people around her in her whole village.
So she's not really conscious during this then? It's just like sleep eating people?
They say she's asleep, but, like, she's actively roaming around with her head, so I'm assuming that she knows what she's doing. It's almost like a bipolar type thing.
Like werewolf type deal.
Yeah, like where back.
Except it's just head.
Yeah, head. I'd like to get
the
some
worst
head,
kind
if
of
you know
head.
what I'm saying. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, the Rokurokubi, she comes from Japan, and her abilities may have come from the meaning of the word Rokuro, which refers to a potter's wheel, a water well's pulley, or an umbrella, all of which elongate in some way or expand.
It's not the only thing that elongates, if you know what I mean.
Hey.
No, what do you mean?
Her neck.
Yeah.
Her neck? Okay.
Her neck elongates.
Oh, I got
Dylan's
you. Okay.
got it.
Yeah.
Dylan knows what I mean.
Yeah, like an umbrella or something. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
or like
a
pulley.
boner. Or a potter's wheel.
Yeah, or like a potter's
Sorry, what was
wheel.
that you said?
Like a potter's wheel?
Yeah, okay.
Is that what you said? Yeah. Anyway, the Nukekubi possess the ability to completely remove the head, which is what I was talking about. So they are technically two separate creatures. The Rokurokubi is the one that stretches. The Nukekubi is the one that removes the head from the body entirely and roams around. So they're the original tale. The Rokurokubi is actually secondary. So the stretchy bit came after. I preferred this one. When I was reading it up on it, I was like, I like the stretchy one.
That's valid.
Yeah.
So what would be the advantage of having the stretch over the complete removal?
There isn't one. Apparently, the story it's theorized by head scientists of the world like myself.
Head scientists.
That's
funny.
So people thought they had strings attached to the body when they would see the floating heads around in the park or whatever. They're like, oh, there must be a string attached in the head. So it kind of built up in the myth that, you know, they had stretchy necks. You know, that's all you need to know about the Rokurokubi.
6 and 1, half a dozen of the other.
Yeah, chum.
You know what I'm talking about.
Exactly. So are you ready to move on from stretchy neck girl description to stretchy neck girl tale?
I was born ready if I was born 3 seconds ago after you asked me.
Oh, and we both know you weren't.
Exactly. I'm 13 and a half years old. My mom's supervising this.
Oddly enough, that is the same age as Max Keeble.
13 and a half?
Mm-hmm.
You never know. You never know. You might be talking to a star.
Mythology was created through an early form of storytelling, so we like to spend a little bit of time delving into a tale that involves our subject. We will be a little bit more in-depth with analyzation to better understand the story, and each week you'll have a tale to bring home to tell the long neck that is slithering through your room, and the head that is attached to it. Also the body on the other end if you want, but who knows, that could be miles away. Can this thing stretch for miles?
Yeah.
Oh, it could be like miles away.
It's roaming in the city. It's fucking slithering a boot.
Does it keep the same amount of vertebrae when it does this? Or does it, like, grow more vertebrae?
The head scientists have stated they don't know.
Well,
they're not very good scientists, huh?
Not really.
No. They're paid by big head.
Big head.
Big wig. to keep the story quiet. They're paid off.
All right, why don't you delve into this tale that you brought to us today?
All right. Are your buckles fastened?
Dude, so fastened.
Dicks tight?
I don't have a buckle, but you'll hear what happens if I'm not ready.
If your socks are off, you better get them back on so I can blow them off.
All right, give me a minute.
Right. Didn't
Yep.
you say you were going to would you say blow your ass out the back of your head or something the other
Blow
day?
your dick out the back of your ass?
Yeah.
I don't think that's
Yeah,
what I
that's
said.
it.
I don't know what I said.
You
I
said
say a
something
You
lot.
said
like
very
that.
sexual things to Dylan and I.
It was
You said you were going to
disgusting.
fuck us both.
That sounds right. We'll leave it at that. Anyway, here's the story. All right. So, camera cuts to a forlorn figure sitting quietly on an airplane. Michael Higgins' song Daybreak plays in the background.
You really like that song.
The man in question, Liam Neeson. He turns his head exactly 30 degrees to the left, notices a woman sitting alone, crying. He thinks to himself, how many Taken movies is too many? Answer?
2.
Let's find out.
Oh.
Liam gets his phone out, texts his agent. Quote, how many Taken movies are on the docket? The message fails to send. Liam looks slightly on the upper left corner of his phone, showing 0 bars.
Oh,
Turbulence
no.
hits the plane. Fasten seatbelt sign starts blaring. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Liam pulls a gun, because that's what you do during turbulence. Airplane crashes. Liam Neeson, being who he is, perfectly fine, not a scratch on him. Turns his head 30 degrees again. Sees the woman that was crying and whatnot on the plane.
Quick
Passed
question.
out in the snow. Yeah.
Is it an extra 30 degrees from the 30 degrees before, or is it just he's doing it 30 degrees again?
No, he turned his head back the normal position earlier.
Okay.
Imagine him in his seat, perfectly fine. Anyway, the woman fell out of her seat. She's in the snow. She's passed out. He sees her. He gets out of his seat. He picks her up, turns his head to the side to see if there are other survivors. As he turns his head, he feels a tap on his neck and falls dead. Good rhyme.
Oh, no.
Yeah. The woman was a
Vulcans.
Rokurokubi.
Oh.
She stretched her neck and sucked the mofo's blood out as fast as ever.
Whoa.
Story end. And that's Taken 4.
So you're telling me Liam Neeson is dead?
Leslie Nielsen died in this movie. That's
I
right.
thought he died in an airplane.
See, here's the thing. Airplane crashes are common. Liam Neeson being on an airplane crash and dying is not common. That's how.
I'll take that logic.
Exactly.
It's good logic.
He couldn't have died by the crashing of the plane. He would have had to have died by some mythological creature sucking his blood out after the plane crashes. Or
That's
like
valid.
fighting a bunch of wolves. Take your pick.
One of the things people love to debate about is who would win in a fight, Fluffy Floofer or Petey the Weedy?
Definitely Petey.
I don't know.
I've heard Petey's a
Fluffy
pedo,
Floofer.
so
Whoa.
they're aggressive.
Whoa. There you have it.
Is that too soon?
Yeah,
Calling him
too
out?
soon. God.
So in our Fight Club section, we indulge ourselves and talk about who would win in a mythological fight to the death. We will pit this week's subject against one we discussed in an earlier podcast with our lead mythologist defending the creature. And Valia can challenge either myself or Dylan.
Choose wisely.
I'm going to challenge Dylan.
There you have it. So while I look for a creature for Dylan, since I will be the moderator, why don't you give us a rundown of the stats of this creature and its strengths and weaknesses?
I'll give you the rundown starring The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. The Rokurokubi has a strength of 3, speed of 4, intelligence of 3, durability of 1,
3.
with a total 11. Its vulnerabilities include basically if you move or fuck with the body, the thing can't reattach. It's also incredibly easy to kill because if you find the body while it's roaming around, you can just kill it. It's a fucking human. sucks blood, eats dicks, shits bricks. For strengths, we've got human persuasion, neck elasticity, blood sucking, people eating, sneaking up on a bitch.
Only bitches?
Only bitches.
Shit.
If you a bitch, you about to get snuck up on, son.
You're gonna get snuck.
You a bitch?
Are you asking me now?
Are you?
No, I ain't no
You
bitch.
got snuck up on.
Oh, shit.
Because I know you a bitch. I'm sorry.
So, as I am moderator, I get to choose a creature for Dylan to defend.
Wisely.
Well, I think there's really only one choice for this one. We have a headless woman, kind of. Stretchy-necked woman. Who's all head, basically. So to pair that up perfectly, we need a headless male.
Oh,
so,
shit. A pep
you
it
get
is.
a headless
they do
man.
pair perfectly. Jeez.
Maybe they'll go on a date afterwards.
Yeah. Fucking she'll stretch her neck and shove it up his ass.
Dude, that's hot. All right.
There's some DeviantArt freaks just wanking it right now.
Wow. So these both have really shitty stats. Let's
Heck
cover the
yeah.
headless men here. It's got a 2 for strength, 3 for speed, 3 intelligence, 3 durability. Total of 11 for
Which
our math
matches.
friends.
For the
Phone
audience, think
abilities.
of like a human, but like even worse.
It's slightly weaker human, but he's tall.
Yeah.
His vulnerabilities are modeling requests, because his self-esteem is really low. Special is negates neck break attack, because his torso is his neck. And his neck is his torso.
And his right arm is his penis.
You can
Jam it
listen
up.
back to our 6th episode to hear about the headless man. And I believe this is their fifth battle? Their fourth battle. This is their 4th battle. Each of you choose a number between 1 and 20.
14.
7.
7's our winner, so Dylan gets to start this off. Lead us away. Oh,
right.
let me set the scene actually. So you are on a plane, a very empty plane. Building this a little bit off of Valia's
Red
story.
Oh.
So you're both taking it, or you both wake up. Headless man wakes up actually. We don't want the Rokurokubi waking up. So you wake up, and you're the only one on the plane, you think. And then all of a sudden there's a head next to you. And it's a female's head, and you're like, whoa.
Is it
and
the
you
flight
look,
attendant?
And it's a super long neck. It's not the flight attendant.
Oh no.
Now
I
you're the
assume it's a
only
female.
two. You're the only two on the plane. And then you realize you really are the only two on the plane as the plane starts shaking. You have 15 minutes to fight for the only parachute on the plane to get off and survive.
Now, let me ask you this. Are we in business or economy?
Business.
Because of the ceilings in this, isn't the headless man like 8 feet tall?
It can get up to 12.
Oh boy, he's not going to fit too well in here.
Assume it's a big
It's a
like airliner.
747 airliner with no top floor.
All right.
Yeah,
So
no
he's-
top floor.
He's rubbing
got
his
plenty of
elbows on the luggage containers.
Yeah,
All right.
so you're good. You're
so
fine.
I just grab this neck, break a window, and toss it out.
You successfully try to grab the neck.
I successfully try.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
you successfully try. I'm giving you that much. You tried.
I tried.
You also tried to punch open the window at the same time. As you go to grab the neck, you punch the window, and you hurt your own fist so badly that you forget you're grabbing the neck, and you're just holding your hand and kind of shaking it about very comically, like in movies. You're like, hoo, hoo, like Jackie Chan. Just
All
imagine
right.
you're pulling a Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
And it hurts a lot. Rokurokubi, you just had some weird headless figure that's very tall try to grab your neck. How do you respond?
I, with my neck, attempt to... He's standing up, right?
Yes.
Bitch, I didn't say that.
Okay, no.
He's sitting down?
That I was in the window seat.
Okay. So I, with my neck, stretch back to my body and then stretch under the seats and then up the seat that he's in, right? So like right in front, and try to bite the dick off.
You suddenly see this head go sliding back, and it disappears for a moment, and then suddenly it reappears beneath you and jumps up and bites your inner thigh, Headless Man. You missed your dick by a little bit. It's got, you probably have the beard going on that covers your wiener.
Yeah.
So he got a mouthful of fur as he bites into your thigh.
American.
You're bleeding a little bit, but it's not too bad. How do you respond to this woman trying to gnaw your dick off?
So if I trace this neck back to the body and then move the body, that's all I have to do?
Pretty much.
All right, I
do you
trace
know
the
that?
head. I trace the neck back to the body. And then move the body. Everybody move that body. And then I start singing that.
That's fair.
You jump up and start trying to trace the neck through the seats. It did a lot of weaving, so it's very difficult to, as the neck is still trying to clench onto your thigh. It makes running a little harder, but you break open the curtains, like you brush them open, and you see the body there, sitting in a seat not too far away.
Oh no.
And you start approaching. Rokurokubi, how do you stop him from moving your body?
I whip my head, because I can stretch till all I fucking want. So, because right now my head is still like where his seat was. So I stretch my head further and
your head got left behind?
Well, I mean, it was there, right? I didn't elasticate back to my body or anything.
I was assuming you were still clamped onto the thigh, so you got dragged along.
Oh, no,
But if you don't want to be dragged along, you can let go. Okay.
I let go. So what I do now is I stretch my neck, right? And basically grab the Headless Man by the torso. And so I keep stretching. So I go around the Headless Man and stretch and go to the base of a seat and wrap a bunch of times around the seat and basically try to pin him back, basically tying him up like a rope. We have a little rope.
You do an elaborate tying mechanism. You're like going all around him super fast. It's incredible to watch. Mm-hmm. And when you finish up, you have successfully tied yourself to a seat and didn't even touch him.
Oh no. That sucks.
You are successfully incapacitating yourself. So you're tied to a seat. Very extensive knot. It's an impressive knot, but the Headless Man is free to wreak havoc upon your body.
All right, I wreak havoc on that body. Isn't it wreck havoc? Is it reek or wreck?
It's reek.
I always thought it was reek.
Reek.
Yeah, I basically just pummel it with with many blows.
So you do that. So you are just beating the living hell out of this body and just punching it all over. And when you're done, you look and see that at its neck there is a head, and there's an old lady that you just beat to death. And she has a very shocked look on her face. So the body you were looking for was right next to it, this old lady.
Oh, jeez. How could I make such a stupid mistake?
So I, being that my neck can stretch a fuck ton, even though I'm tied up, I can just keep stretching my neck without the other shit affecting me. I just shoot towards the Headless Man because he's looking away from me at this point, and basically try to latch on to the top bit of him and suck his blood out.
All right, we're going blood sucking.
Blood sucking.
What if you encounter a creature that has no blood? What's her move?
Then sucking semen out. Do you know what I'm saying?
Shit. What if it's like a jellyfish?
Everything
Jellyfish
has
ain't got
blood.
no
Everything
blood.
has something.
Jellyfish ain't
running
got no
through
blood.
it. They got fucking water.
What?
Yeah,
Good.
you
What are you
got
gonna
punk?
suck the entire ocean?
Fuck yeah. Suck blood like crazy.
So
Let's just suck my dick.
your neck, your head flies over, latches onto the top as the headless man looks down at the dead woman in horror, and that is the last mistake the headless man will ever make.
No.
As the blood is drained from his body, his corpse becomes paler and paler, and then he drops to the ground, dead.
You know what I was just thinking? This chick would be a real boner killer.
Unfortunately,
you know Viagra for that boner kill.
Unfortunately, the neck is too tied on too hard, and the plane crashes and you die anyway.
Oh no.
So you were unable to escape the plane, but you did kill the headless man first.
The headless man's reign of terror has been stopped.
For the second time.
His head's been manned.
That's alright by me.
I yell in perfect Japanese, Anata no atama wa ima doko ni imasu ka?
What's that mean?
It means, where is your head now, troll?
Alright, well that was worth the wait.
That was.
You're welcome, audience.
Today we learned about the Rokurokubi. It's the next Roku version of Roku coming out from Amazon. You can get it on your Amazon Rokurokubi.
What if
you
that
can
actually
play Netflix,
was?
Hulu,
How great would that be?
Pornhub, other things. It'd be great. It's also a long, stretchy neck woman. She can only stretchy her neck at sleepy time, though, and she sucks blood when she's in stretchy neck form. And we told the tale of the time that a Rokurokubi killed Liam Neeson, and we found out that a Rokurokubi would be able to beat a headless man in a battle, but not survive the plane crash. You can listen to this episode and more at mythsandmen.com. And on that website, you can also find a wiki with all of your favorite creatures, all their stats, and much more. If you've enjoyed what you heard and think we did a good job in giving you a laugh or two, please take a moment to leave us a rating and review so that more people can find out about this podcast. And going on now is entering a review on either iTunes and or Stitcher will get you entered into a free t-shirt.
This will be t-shirt?
Free
you can
t-shirt.
Enter a free t-shirt if you leave a review.
That's pretty
enter
good.
for a chance to win a free t-shirt.
I'd prefer to just enter the shirt.
You can enter the shirt as well after you win it by getting a free t-shirt. So finish it up, because February 1st we'll be choosing our winner.
You say February 1st?
February 1st, we'll choose a winner. You can find us on iTunes at itunes.mythsandmen.com or on Stitcher at stitcher.mythsandmen.com. And you can tell your friends about us. Word of mouth is the best way to spread. And then you guys can make fun of our ineptitude together. For updated news, you can follow us on Twitter at Myths and Men, or you can do it on Facebook on the Of Myths and Men page. And we also have a Instagram now. It's Of Myths and Men.
Do we really?
Yeah. I put it together and I posted 2 things so far.
There you go.
I'm pretty proud of myself.
You're just a social media star.
Yeah, no, I'm not very good at it.
Do you follow
but I
the
do
Kardashian
something.
ladies?
Nope.
We should ask them.
I follow that
podcast.
egg. I follow that egg that won. I should. I haven't actually.
We should ask Kanje Weist to tweet about our podcast.
Who?
We should.
Kanje Weist, I think. Is that Kanje Weist? Is that how you pronounce his name?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you have a suggestion for a creature we should talk about, you can contact us through our website or leave a suggestion in your review. Hope to see you next week when we talk about something else.
I'm an outlaw. Outlaw.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's that song.
By Kanye?
No.
I don't think I've listened to 2 Kanye songs.
The music you heard on this podcast is called Call to Adventure by Kevin MacLeod from Incompetech.com. It is licensed under Creative Commons by Attribution 3.0 license.
Now, how would a British person say sixth?
Sith?
Sixth.
Sixth form? Sith form?
Sixth.
No, they say Sith.
Like the number 6?
Sith form. Sith. Like Revenge of the Sith.
But why is there 6 of them?
Hey, why is there 6 of them in the fucking devil? Because he's real.
I lost track of what we're talking about.
All right.